Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. It is the 28th of December. We are one game away from the transfer window opening, and our game today is going to be up against Reading, who currently find themselves sat in 14th place in the table. In between episodes, we've played a fair number of matches, and we've lost a game, and we lost it pretty embarrassingly as well. So December's not been the best. We've done pretty good, but we've not done the best. We started off with a 1-1 draw against Huddersfield, Rafa Mir scoring the equaliser for us after Steve Mounier opened the scoring for Huddersfield. Against Preston, again, another questionable performance. A 2-1 victory, Isaac Hayden and Abdul Rahman with the goals. Baba Rahman getting himself sent off for a stupid second yellow card. It was just a push. We shut up shop, basically, when Baba Rahman got sent off. Against Millwall, a 3-1 victory here. Anthony Robinson, Joel Linton and Sean Longstaff with the goals. This one, our best performance of all of them. Against Luton, we dominated the match. They had 4 shots, 1 on target and scored a goal. It was James Collins. It's our second match defeated of the season in the league at least. So yeah, wasn't best pleased with that. And then up against Oxford, once again, I had to shut up shop because of a second yellow card. Baba Rahman opened the scoring after about 15 seconds. Joel Linton then scored a few minutes after that. It went all the way through to the 74th minute. Sebastian Vassiliadis gets himself sent off on his return match. Again, it was a stupid thing to do. We shut up shop. We held on. We were very lucky against Oxford to actually pick up the 3 points. So league table-wise, you will see that we are currently top of the table, still 4 points clear now of Fulham. They have literally just played their match against Barnsley, beating them 4-1. West Brom also winning against Brentford. Stoke also beating Preston. So, 3 of the 4 challenges. I guess realistically Birmingham and Palace you can also throw in there. Birmingham drawing, Palace losing 4-0 to Wigan. So quite a lot of the teams around us have closed the gap a little bit. We do still have that game in hand. 4 points clear at the moment. If we can beat Reading, we will go 7 points clear at the top of the table going into the new year. Here we go then, the match against Reading. I think they've dropped down to 17th place because of various fixtures going on around them. The middle of the league is very, very, very tight, thinking about it. Actually, it goes all the way down to Fleetwood. Fleetwood aren't really out of it. Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday, still kind of with a decent chance to claw themselves out of that relegation scrap. So the Championship, as we all know in real life, is a pain in the ass to get out of. It looks like it's exactly the same in the game. Up against Steve McLaren, another former Newcastle manager. The starting lineup then for the Reading game. In goal will be Dubravka, a back 3 of Panzo, Suter and Van der Werf. Van der Werf, basically, he's been moaning he's not playing a lot of football, and I kind of bought him to play football, so, you know, we're going to give him a chance. It means Tosin has dropped to the bench, but Tosin does need a little bit of a rest. The fullbacks are going to be Batista Meyer on the right-hand side, Baba Rahman on the left-hand side. Rahman is constantly tired. He's probably my best player, but he is constantly tired, so I need to kind of keep rotating him and Anthony Robinson in and out. Probably shouldn't be playing Baba Rahman for this match, but I'd rather play Robinson for the cup game, which is on New Year's Day, I think. So Rahman's probably more useful in the league. Midfield partnership will be Sean Longstaff and JPG. Longstaff has just signed a new contract. He was out of contract end of next season, so we've tied him down to a longer deal. Almiron will be the advanced playmaker. Abdul Rahman picked up a slight knock in the last match against Oxford, if I'm not mistaken, so Almiron gets a chance. Joel Linton and Rafa Mir will be the 2 strikers today. Now, I really like Miguel Almiron. Problem is, he has been unhappy since Newcastle got relegated in the first season. He's been unhappy for a year and a half now, and I'm thinking we probably need to try and sell him. Maybe replace him with a young English attacking midfielder if we can find one of those. We've obviously got Abdul Rahman, who's going to be the main attacking midfielder for at least another season, I'm hoping. He's getting on a bit, he is now 30. But yeah, I might need to cut my losses with Miguel Almiron at some point, possibly in January, maybe at the end of the season. Unless we get promoted, and then maybe he'll want to stay. I have been looking through my under-23s and under-18s to try and find somebody who could be that attacking midfielder. I can't find anyone really. The only one really is Valenzuela, the guy who's currently out on loan at Oldham and having a lovely time. 12 minutes on the clock. We have a highlight with Reading on the ball. It's Miete on that right-hand side. Tries to get round Baba Rahman and can't do it. Rahman to Johnny Panzo. Forward to Miguel Almiron, who's just smashed it up forward towards Rafa Mir. He's going towards goal. Rafa Mir's effort is wide of the post. He's applauding that ball from Miguel Almiron. We're going to see the goal kick. Rafael Cabral, the Reading goalkeeper, towards Puskás. doesn't get it. Johnny Panzo does a bicycle kick to pass it down to Suter. Not that kind of bicycle kick, you know what I mean. Almiron to Babarahman on the left. Is he going to get round his man, or is he going to have to go back? Goes back to Miguel Almiron, the Paraguayan, who plays it. I've lost my voice. I don't know what just happened there. Suter's lost the ball to Puskas. Hold on, don't be doing this to me now. Dubravka with a great save. Another highlight for Reading. Miete gets tackled by JPG, who is on a yellow card. That's a questionable tackle to try. JPG back to Johnny Panzo. Forward. Rahman once again over the top towards Rafa Mir. Is he going to get onto the end of it? He does. Stops, has to go back to Baba Rahman though. Rahman runs down the left. Rafa Mir once again. He's only got Joel Linton at the moment. Baba Rahman's in the box. Crossed it to Joel Linton, and Joel Linton is there. His 9th goal of the season. Joey Martinez has basically stopped scoring goals, but luckily for us, Rafa Mir and Joel Linton have basically gone, you know what, if you're not going to score goals, we're going to do it. We are 1-0 up against Reading, 7 points clear at the top of the Championship. 33 minutes on the clock. Not a lot's really happening in this game. Baba Rahman intercepts the poor kick out from the goalkeeper. Rahman tries to cross it in, can't get past Rimenhota, maybe? JPG, Almiron can't find Sean Longstaff, and now Reading can potentially break with Jake Hesketh. Morris, forward, Suter's going to head down though, only as far as John Swift. Swift, through ball, tries to find Barrow, can't do it. It's a terrible back pass, and George Puskas has equalised. That is exactly what happened when we played Reading last time. It was a bad pass, Puskas just ran into it and put it in the back of the net. I feel like I have to take blame for this because it was a bad pass by a makeshift right back. It was Batista Maya. I mean, as an attacking midfielder who can pass, he shouldn't be doing that. Well, half-time, it is 1-1. Joel Linton and Puskas' goal. Batista Maya is having a bad one. We're going to be assertive and say I'm far from pleased, and we're going to bring off Batista Maya because he's on a 6.1. It's going to be Emil Kraft coming on. I don't really know why I started Batista Maya, if I'm perfectly honest. Rafa Mir as well at some point will be coming off. It'll be Joey Martinez coming on. Mir's on a 6.4. He's kind of stopped scoring as well. Not a lot's happening in this game, is it? 65 minutes on the clock. Literally nothing in the second half. Martinez is coming on. That is all we are going to do for now. It looks like we have a corner. We didn't see a highlight leading up to it, but we have a corner. It is going to be Miguel Almiron to take the corner. It's towards the back post. It's the goalkeeper, though, who can jump out and claim the ball. Cabral with a ball in his hands. That wasn't a highlight, was it? Let's give him a show some passion. This is a match that we should be winning. 14 shots, 8 on target. They've had 4 and 3. We're going to draw 1-1 with Reading. It's not going to be a good result. It's not a good result. It's a 1-1 draw with Reading. We can't beat Reading. I don't know why we can't beat Reading. We're going to give them an assertive team talk. That was not good enough. Batista Maya is the one who's basically going to have to take it on the chin because it was his fault. But I feel like picking on him, even though he's already on a 6.1, he's paying out of position, might not be the best plan. Well, I guess the silver lining here is it wasn't a defeat. We still do manage to pick up a single point. We are 5 points clear of second place Fulham. We are 10 points clear of third place West Brom and fourth place Stoke. If things keep going this way, it is going to be a fight between Newcastle and Fulham for the title. I'm pretty sure even if we finish second, the board will be okay with that because at least we're getting promoted. They obviously want us to win the league, but finishing second it's as good as they want us to win the league because they want us to get into the Premier League. So second place is fine. We'll get into the Premier League that way. So one of our coaches, somebody called Aitkinson, I think it's Mark Aitkinson, has he's basically said that Batista Maya is he's getting better basically as a right wing back. He should be given more match experience playing as a right wing back. We've been doing that, Mark, and it's not gone well, has it? Right, next episode, we're going to have a quick look. What are our options? We've got 7th place Birmingham, 18th place Leeds, Middlesbrough, Derby, Stoke. It's going to be Stoke, isn't it? It has to be Stoke. So, next episode, we're going to go through the majority of the transfer window. It will still be open. I'm not expecting to do a lot of business. I have put in a couple of offers. I almost signed Digital Sidibe from Everton. He wants £70,000 a week. I'm not willing to pay him that much money, if I'm perfectly honest. There is a young French attacking midfielder who will be joining, but he's not going to have a work permit. I'm going to have a look at trying to shift some players on, bring in some new faces as well, but I need to make sure that they're English, basically, because we've got far too many foreign players in our squad. We don't have enough homegrown players, which is a problem, so I might need to kind of try and find some players who used to play for Newcastle, who maybe we can somehow entice back. I don't know if there's any good players that used to play for Newcastle that have left the club. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow with a matchup against Stoke and a bit of transfer business from the January transfer window.